रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः. Uttara chapter number 97. Indra is freed from sins. The recitation begins now. Having thus described at length and finishing the story of Vritra's destruction, Lakshmana said, "The mighty Vritra, the terror of the deities, being slain, and the slayer Indra being assailed by the sin of Brahmahatya dosha, was bewildered and at a loss to ascertain his duty. Being at his wits' end, he repaired to the other side of the Loka mountain and remained there for some time like a coiled serpent. And again, in consequence of Indra's separation, the whole world was agitated, the forest grew dried, and the earth was devoid of water. On account of the rivers being dried up and want of rain, all creatures grew impatient. In this wise, the time of the destruction of the creatures having arrived, the celestials, being stricken with anxiety, according to the previous command of Vishnu, engaged in celebrating the sacrifice. With rishis and ritvikas, they fearfully approached Purandara, and beholding him assailed by the sin of Brahmanicide, they with him at their head engaged in celebrating a horse sacrifice. After the sacrifice, the sin issued out of Indra's person, and addressing the high-souled deities said, "Do you all ascertain where I shall go now?" Thereupon, highly pleased, the deities replied, "Do thou divide thyself into 4 portions." Hearing the words of the high-souled celestials, she divided herself into 4 portions, and wishing for a separate habitation, said, "By one portion I shall, at my pleasure, live in rivers full of water during the rains, and shall obstruct people from going there. By my second portion, I shall live perpetually on lands as Uttara, or spot with saline soil, I tell you the truth. By the third portion, I shall for the 3 nights live every month in youthful women proud of their youth, so that men might not live with them. And by my 4th portion, I shall enter into the persons of those who shall slay the innocent Brahmanas." Hearing those words, the deities said, "What thou hast said shall be carried out. Do what thou wishest." Thereupon the celestials, delighted, adored their chief divested of sins and crowned with victory. And Vasava being installed again on throne, the whole universe was at rest. Thereupon Indra worshipped Vishnu in the shape of that wonderful sacrifice. O descendant of Raghu, such is the power of a horse sacrifice. Hearing the charming words of Lakshmana, the energetic and high-souled King Rama, powerful like Indra, was highly delighted. Mangalam Kushlendraya Mahaniya Gunaptiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.